Music is photography. Some of my favorite photos I've ever taken were not because the gear was expensive. They were great because the moment mattered, composition, the framing worked, and I knew what I wanted the image to say. You can take a beautiful photo on basic gear and it's still a beautiful photo. You can take a bad photo on really expensive gear and it's still a bad photo. Music works the same way. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Brew in the Stew Day 10. A great photo works because the subject matters, composition works, the light says something, and the photographer knew what it was they were trying to capture. A great recording is not that different. The song matters, the arrangement works, and the artist and the engineer knew what it was they were trying to capture. Composition in photography is a lot like arrangement in music. What you leave out matters just as much as what you decide to leave in. It changes how the exact same subject feels. Some photography happens out in the world where you adapt to the moment. Some happens in the studio where you can shape every detail. Music works the same way. Some songs need to be captured in motion, and some need a more controlled environment where you can really dial things in. And maybe the strongest parallel is this. When a moment is really important to be captured, people hire a photographer so they don't have to be the one worrying about the camera. They get to stay in the moment while somebody else focuses on capturing it well. A good recording session works the same way. Gear definitely matters, but it serves the vision, doesn't replace it. A great photo is not great because the gear was expensive, and a great song is not great because the microphone was expensive. The final thing I want to end today with is how you must show up for a song in the same way you must show up for a great photo. Some of the best light in photography happens at sunset and especially sunrise. That means you have to wake up before the sun rises, drive to a specific location, sometimes hours, and be ready to capture that perfect moment the second it arrives. I can't think of a more consistent parallel to music. Show up for the song, be prepared to capture its essence. When the vision comes to life, it won't take much mixing, mastering, production, or editing to bring it out. The most important pieces were already there. Thanks for watching Bits Day 10. Cheers. That's good, brew.